this is my asset folders in the project. It has the texture, it's the same content that you see here. But now I need to add some sounds, and I will need to create a sound folder. New folder, for instance, sound. Inside that I need to create another folder. There is SVX for the sound effects, another for the music. So if you have any sounds, you can use them here, but if not, you will get them from the project, right? So I'm gonna paste here .wav files. It will be the enemy explosion, the laser, and the ship explosion. 3 sounds for now. And I'll be adding a background music also. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste that here, right? All of those files are part of my assets, so it doesn't matter if I just need to paste them there. If I refresh, I can see the sounds and the music and sound effects here as well. I can start using them. They will be already loaded because the Webpack is already loading everything that is inside in the asset folder here. So that's fine. You should be you must not worry about adding some sounds to the project. So the first thing we need to do now is to the level 1, we need to create our sounds, right? And as in the previous game, I had some setup for that. So the first thing we need to do here is to add the sounds that we're going to use in the level. So with the background music, it will be a sound from babylon.js core. Sound, let me check the import. Sound, here it is in the babylon.js core. That's fine, it's part of that. So we need the background music, we need the laser effect sound, which is also a sound, and I need the ship explosion sound effect, sorry, and we need also the enemy explosion sound effect. We need to set those 4 sounds now, and as usual I need to create a new method, set sound. Here this background music is a new sound, and for that I need to, it's a new sound, I need to pass a name. It will be the background music, and I need to pass the path of the assets. It will be assets sound, that's the name of the folder, then music, and level 1 that OGG. The next parameter will be this scene, and the next parameter will be null because we need to play a callback. We don't need a callback to play. And the last parameter here will be some settings. For the loop, it will be true, and for the autoplay it will be true also, because this is the background music. It will be only on a loop, and it will initial play when we start the level. So when this thing is loaded, I think. So then I need to set the same for the lasers. Laser effects, yeah, it's whole new sound, and I need to do the same. This will be the laser sound effect. I need to pass a path. I'm gonna copy this, and that will be on this effect, and that will be the here in the sound effects, the laser.wav, this scene, and that's what we need. I'm gonna copy this and gonna add the other sounds. So one is for the ship explosion sound effect, and the other will be for the N explosion sound effect. This thing here and here, and this will be the and a ship explosion.wav. Ship explosion, yep, that's fine. And I need to add the any explosion.wav. I think that's it. If you remember, I added notes on the collision for the lasers and the enemies where I was just putting a note to play a sound for explosion and all that. So we're gonna do that now. If I go to the laser, before that, I need to call this method in the init. So what I'm gonna use call here before everything else. Set sound, that's fine. Init, okay. Here in the update lasers, here I need to make explosion sound, right? But this will be the explosion of the enemy. So when I hit an enemy, then I need to this enemy explosion sound effect play. This will make the explosion sound to play, right? But I'm gonna just put an if before, because I want to be sure that everything is ready. If this enemy explosion sound effect is ready, then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna try to use this the same. 1 second. Yep, that's the music. So that's the thing for the explosion, for the enemies, the enemy explosion play. That's fine. So I need to go to the laser. When I shoot the laser, Yep, that's fine. When I shoot the laser, I want to play another sound. Here, this will be laser effect is ready. Yeah, I'm gonna make the laser effect to play. I'm gonna copy this again, and I need to go to the collision between the bullet and the ship, and that's in update bullets, enemy bullets, if I recall correctly. Yep, update enemy bullets, set enemy bullets, update enemy bullets. Here, play ship explosion sound. Okay, if I have intersection between the bullet and the ship collider, I need to play a sound here. I'm gonna play the ship explosion effect, and that's it. If I go to the I need to set the game over state again, but I'm gonna just test for now. Okay, here. Okay, so the ship explosion is playing and the laser is playing but not the enemy explosion. See, an explosion sound effect, asset sound effects, and yeah, this is wrong. There's always an issue with the names. Okay, that should be fine. If I go to the level again, right, let me restart again. Yep, that's working now. So finally we could add sounds to the game, but I need to implement the game over. So for the game over, I need to go to the enemy bullets game over. So where I added the node and bullets, yeah, here. So after the explosion of the ship, I want the game state to say the game over. So this current equals to the game state, game over. That's it. That's simple. With that, I'm going to stop the game from playing, right? But I need to do something else first. I have a message block text that I haven't set. It's invisible. So that message block is for this message. So this message test, this one, that text, it will be game over. I'm gonna put the line, and total score, it will be can be like this dot score, right? And that would show the amount of score that we had before we got the game over. So in this message text, that text is visible. I know it's not the text, it's visible, it will be true. So with this, when I got a game over, I'm going to show this message here. So let me check again. Oh, I closed that again. Let me show you here with the sound. As you can see, the game over text was appearing even if I don't have a collision between the bullet and the ship. So I was looking at the code and I had to do some little fixes. Those are minimum, they're not really the big changes. But something I want to check with you is if you have this bundle, this script source bundle in your HTML file, please comment that, because when you run Webpack is adding twice. So it's like it adds an script, a bundle. It injects the bundle into the HTML and then it loads this bundle as well. So that can cause some issues. So for development, just comment this. When you want the game to set it to production, then you can uncomment this script and then use the distribution folder, right? That it will be created when we create our Webpack application. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if I go to the update enemy bullet where we have our collision, So I added this code here. So I had this code before. The adding place, it was here above, so I put it below because I want first to check the if we have a collision between the bullet and the chip, and if not, then I'm gonna start moving again the enemy bullet. And then to check for a collision, I'm gonna check if I have an intersection between the bullet and the chip, and I need the chip collider to be enabled, and I need the enemy bullet to be enabled. Because if I put the bullet out of the level or the camera, it'll become invisible, and it will be disabled, right? So and I'm just disable the entities, the colliders in this case, because I don't want them to collide outside the screen. That if they are not enabled, then there may be issues, because sometimes there can be an intersection between them, and so I don't want that. So at this point, I just added this just a security measure here. So with those changes, when I test the game again, this one, and if I run that again, I can note that I don't have any more issues with the game over text like I had before, right? So this will be working fine, and we can continue with other parts of the game. I need to create now the splash screen and the title level. That will be more simpler, but it's important to have them, right? Because those are the main entry point for our game. In the case we want to start a game, or we need to save or load the game data, or we need to change the options or create a better menu. So I'm just gonna create the level, but it will be important, right? So this seems that is working fine now. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you have any suggestion or comment, just put it below. Thank you.